everyone, welcome to this week's crystal channeling, and today I am channeling from Aquamarine, one of my personal faves. I love this crystal. It's so cooling and soothing to the emotional system, and yet at the same time very fortifying, very empowering, and one of those crystals that humans have been working with since ancient times for its beneficial energy and for its mystical properties. So without further ado, I'm going to begin the channeling and see where we go today with Aquamarine. And Aquamarine is one of those crystals that, again, the energy washes in and through your system really quite immediately. And there's this real kind of, I'm feeling my energy just sort of center, like it's finding its center, it's finding its peace. And this is one of the ways that Aquamarine is extremely beneficial to us mentally and emotionally, is it immediately comes in, its effects are very quickly, but then it begins that centering where we can come into that place of greater discernment, greater balance, greater peace within, a greater sense of contemplation. This is very much like a Zen feeling type stone. And I feel even in terms of my energy, as I connect with this energy and I feel it, it's really powerful, especially up here. And certainly Aquamarine resonates powerfully with our higher chakras in terms of our energy system. But at the same time, I feel like there's this really nice, even flow. For those of you who've been following my channelings for a while, sometimes it's like, boom, they hit, and then I'm rapid fire talking for a few minutes. But this one, I feel really centered. I feel at peace. I feel in my power. And I'm being shown that while Aquamarine, to an extent, it's been used for its mystical properties throughout centuries. There was a belief that in working with Aquamarine and having with Aquamarine, two things. One, that you really connected with a higher presence and a higher power. But the second one that I'm being shown is that you really, people felt that through this crystal, they really powerfully connected with the gods of the water element. And certainly for people who lived on the coast, coastal peoples, people who traveled over water, people who depended on water for their culture and livelihood, having and cultivating healthy and positive relationships with water spirits and water gods was extremely important because they felt that affected their fate. So wearing Aquamarine, even to this day, wearing Aquamarine not only helps you to come into this centered place, into this calm place, but it opens up that connection to higher power, to that which you're seeking to connect with, to that which you are seeking to commune with. Again, a reminder that even though we get caught up in our lives and technology and modern world concerns and fears and anxieties and so on, we are always intimately connected with the natural world and with the magic and wonder that is around us in the world. And so this is the type of crystal, even if you're walking downtown on a busy street, you are far more aware of what's going on around you, the energy that's around you, the life that's around you, not just in terms of what we see and perceive and relate to on the physical plane, but also in terms of the spirit plane and the natural energy that there even still manages to persist. So this is something that really, I feel, just brings you really back into a zone of power, but in a way that feels, I can say it feels empowered, but it feels calm, it feels neutral, it feels present, it feels like there's a really strong empathic connection, just even in terms of that connection to everything that's around you on an emotional way. So this is a crystal definitely to wear when you want to walk with grace and interact with what's around you from a place of grace and potency and benevolence and wisdom. There's just, again, I just feel like it just brings everything even keel and very calm and very nurturing and steadying. And I'm definitely feeling a little opening here, but also a lot of power here between the heart and the throat connection. And I feel that the energy of this channeling is winding down, and it's just leaving me in like a really fab place. So for those of you who have a piece of Aquamarine, who followed along with that channeling, I hope you too really received and felt that energy. What a beautiful crystal. Just what a magnificent crystal to be able to work with and to have in your crystal energy apothecary. So that is the channeling today. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. I will be back next week with another one. Blessings to you.